Dear the city leadership, thus of the contest, distinguished guests, contestants, I'm very delighted to know that the City Union of Friendships Organization and the associations with the Department of Foreign Affairs, Department of Training, Education, and as religious authorities hold the first English championship contest of the Haiphong City 2014 with the topic of the greeting to the Green City. May I wish the leadership, the distinguished guests, good health. Wish the contestants bravery and confidence to overcome the challenges and achieve the high results with the first English Championships contest of Haiphong 2014 great success. On the occasions of the first English Championships of Haiphong 2014, I have a few messages to the contestants. The first, how should we understand the green economy? Is this the economy the low carbon emission and the amount of the carbon emitted by the economic activities can be measured? According to the Environment Program of the United Nations, the green economy consists of 11 areas: agriculture, industry, forestry, fishery, tourism, construction, urban traffic, recycled energy, processing, waste, and water. Common goals. Green growth towards a low carbon emission economy is making nature resource to maintain in the sustainable economic development. The reduction of the emission of the increase in CO2 also is becoming important, and the compulsory criteria is the social and economic development. Specific goals: restructure the economic and greenize existing industry and encourage and the development of industrial research using resource efficiently. Research and apply increasingly widely advanced technology in order to use natural resources with efficiently to reduce the CO2 emission, play a part in dealing with the effect of the climate change and slavery. Improves life qualities and construction and environmentally friendly lifestyles through the jobs and green agriculture, industrials and services, investment in the natural resource and the green infrastructure. The second, challenges for Vietnam and Haiphong of green growth. Growth is the last based on exploiting resources, the numbers of the economies, produce the great amount of the waste that pollutes and deteriorates the environment. Of this of the production technology, great use of fossil energies, especially coal, green energy industry is still developing. Lack of economies that support and deal with environmental impacts. The third, what has Vietnam done? The Prime Minister used the decision number 1393-25, September 2012, approves of the National Strategy of Green Growth Development between 2011 and 2020, and the version 2050. Method reduce CO2 emission and encourage the use of the green and recycles the energy based on the following criteria: green production, implementing the clean industrial operations strategy through the sequencing and the adjusting the existing planning using resource economies and friendly, increasing the development of green industries and agriculture with structure, technology and equipment complies with rules that environment friendly, investment that develops natural resource, activities preventing and dealing with pollution, realize lifestyle standards, encourage sustainable consumptions, combine the traditional lifestyle with modernized product to create comfortable and high living standards, just in keeping traditional values in the modernized Vietnamese society, implementing fast and sustainable urbanization, maintaining the harmony between the rural lifestyles and nature, creating the habits of the sustainable consumption is the context of the integration with the global. The first, what has Hải Phòng done? One, the entire militants and residents of Hải Phòng city is implementing conclusion number 72 of the Politburo Communist Party with the China the development Hải Phòng city is forthcoming years as maximizing resources advantage to transfer Hải Phòng city to the Green Port City, a civilized modern center of the services and industries with competitiveness. Two, Hải Phòng success hosted the 57th World Conference of System Science, the National Workshop of Green Growth, Green Support City. Three is adapt the approach, applies the modern technologies in the processing and sustainable developing natural resources of the forest, soil, water, standing river, diet, and seas once. Mangrove forests extras to integrate in capacity to adapt to the climate change. Screening, adding the creation combine the policy structures of climate change issues of the master plan of socio-economic development, arrange the economic activities of the technology transforming to protect, manage the development of the integrated use of natural resources of the forest, soil, and water to contribute to social and economic development. International corporations meeting green growth strategy, creating green mountains. Therefore, the first English Championships contest of Hải Phòng 2014 with the topic of greeting to the green city becomes more meaningful. As you know, every competition has winners and the runners-up. However, the important thing is everyone is a winner. There has the proverbs shows that overcome the past is not transcendent. Rest overcomes yourself is really transcendence. So that is the gain knowledge of the green city, green growth, with the aim of the transforming Hải Phòng into the green port city, a civilized modern center of the services of industries with high competitiveness as a highlight with the conclusion number 72 of the Politburo Communist Party of Vietnam. Wishing for good health and happiness of the leadership, distinguished guests, and all of you. Wishing for the success of contest. Thank you.